Hey, as always, welcome back. Well, here I am again with the gear I wore on Sunday evening for my old timer league, and going to start the video like I've been doing and give you a little wrap up. I'm kind of excited about the gear here because brand new piece involved. So let's just go ahead and get started. So we'll start this week a little different. I'll start with the combo. If you remember in last week's video, I put together a replica of a factory 2-color Boston Bruins themed. This week, made my own 2-color. This time I went sport gold on the front, black on the back. I don't know why I always tell you those colors, but it's a tendency I can't seem to break. White bumpers, these are reproduction bumpers from Ed Cubberley again, and I'll include a link to how you can contact him to order these if you need them down in the description of the video. I have a Cooper single bar HM30 and a Cooper original chin pad, and there's my COVID mask. This one's been refoamed by me with my custom foam kits. Overall, super clean helmet. I give it really probably 9.5 out of 10. This one has full ear guards, which have a snap on the bottom there for the chin strap. For the gloves this week, I'm super excited. I just bought that catch glove, I think the day before, or maybe 2 days before this game. It was in such great shape, I couldn't wait to get it out on the ice. So we'll start by talking about this. This is a Heaton 1750 white with a Nash palm. So what's cool about this glove, Brian Heaton sold Brian's goalie equipment to Sonny Stomp the end of March 1988 and immediately went into operating his own new company as Heaton. This is an early Heaton model with a lot of the design styling of the Brian's gloves that he left behind at the old company. This is before, I think it was like 92, 93 is when like the 3000 series came out. Anyway, it's an early Heaton glove. It's in really fantastic condition. There's one little sewed repair right here on this backhand pad. I did give it a bit of a cleaning. It was kind of dirty from storage and years of sitting on a shelf or wherever the heck it was. It didn't have any stink. None of that. The only graphics issue is on the Velcro cuff tab here. Just gonna leave it like that. I cleaned it up. It came out really nice. Like even the nylon looks pretty darn good. This was kind of grungier when I got it. It's not perfectly clear white, but it is really nice. In fact, the glove isn't even fully broken in yet. It's not super floppy, and it's hard to get a full closure on it. So I was really super stoked to get this out on the ice, and the way I figured I would make that work for gloves is I went with the GM12 Durasoft original style suede type blocker, because that's kind of similar to the Nash palm. Would have been cool if I had one with white binding, but I don't even know if such a thing exists. So anyway, I felt like it went together really well face to face like that. My next step from there was deciding on what pads I should wear. So I decided on white Cooper GP 59 pads from the late 80s. These are pretty cool pad. One of the intriguing things to me is how like nearly all of the graphics from the knee rolls are gone, and yet the knee rolls aren't scuffed up real bad. There is Durasoft cracking, which is normal for that age of a pad. Not as bad as some of them are. You can see it really up here in the top of the thigh. But for it to not be real scuffed and chewed up on here, but the graphics are all gone, is kind of intriguing. I have a feeling maybe at some point prior to me, these were cleaned. Maybe someone used a magic eraser or something, but you got to be really careful with that. So I'm not really sure why, but real clean white face to them, even though it is a little bit off-white nowadays. These have the calf protector with the plastic, and this plastic is actually super brittle. On the other pad, I'll show you in a second here, I actually I covered it with clear packing tape, heavy duty clear packing tape to stop pieces from breaking off. One of these days I've got to get around to making some new ones and sewing them on a bunch of pads, because that's either that or just completely remove them. I don't make enough kick saves really worry about having the plastic, but to keep them proper, it should be that I replace those pieces. So anyway, yeah, these are GP59s and these are XL, so these are 34-inch pads. They fit me really well. One interesting fact on these is the pre-game weight was 7.8 pounds each pad. And just for the fun, because I like to document this stuff and share it with other people, I played back-to-back games, and when I got home, I put one on the scale, and it was exactly 8.0 pounds. So that's 0.2 pounds per pad in increased weight from wearing them over the course of 2 games. I did not replace these straps, and one of my skate straps broke kind of short. And I usually run this strap through the back opening of, like, the heel opening on my skate. And the first one, I already had it strapped on. I go to do the other one, and the end of the strap ripped off, and it was super short. So I had to go through the center hole of my skate. It caused the pad to sit a little differently on that leg. I do believe it was the left leg that, yeah, I cut it with the scissors to put another point on it to make it easier, but it's super short. You can see there's only about 8 inches or so sticking out from the pad. Yeah, so it caused it to sit weird on my skate, a little bit farther forward instead of pulling it back so the toe was nice and snug against the toe of the skate. It didn't affect me once I got out on the ice. These pads are in okay shape. Eventually I do need to replace the brown leather toe bindings, and I do need to replace the straps. They are all pretty darn rough. I also, on this set, have to use the extensions that I carry with me, and I should take these off and put them back in my bag so I remember. So I have a 6-inch extension on the top thigh strap, and there's the calf protector that I have wrapped in clear packing tape. Upper body, chest and arms. This week I went a little more old school than I've been going, and I wore the SABP 22 Cooper Protect All. See, Protect All. It's basically just the evolution from the old 2 pieces. You can see the belly pad is essentially the same design and concept as the belly pad for the 2-piece shoulder and arms and belly pad style. However, they are sewn to and attached to the back piece over the shoulder, and then the arms are attached, adjustable with a Velcro flap that loops over, and then the arms are encased in nylite, which was their trademark nylon material like spandex, and you've got plastic caps and foam, open cell soft foam in the arms, and your clavicle floaters there. Not a whole lot to it. Single strap across the back, 1 strap coming off of each shoulder blade, and then the dreaded rusty metal spring clip hook that connects to the D-ring down here on the belly. That leaves us with sticks for this week. I played back-to-back games. I took 2 sticks with me. First stick I used was the Sherwood PMPG 2090 wood stick that feels like it weighs a ton. I'll put that in here somewhere. This is a stick that I actually did a restore job to. I won't be able to show you a whole lot because it's taped up, but right here I rebuilt a missing chunk from the wood here, and you can kind of see it. I also rebuilt part of the heel and fixed a crack, I believe, in the blade. And then I re-glassed the paddle. So before all the repair work, I removed all the glass and did the repairs, and then put new fiberglass on and resin and so on. I have a video on, it's actually, I think maybe my first YouTube video I did was on restoring the stick. I'll put a link to that up there in the corner and down in the description in case you're interested. This stick is a Lie 15. For my second game, I switched to a Cooper Super Light Lie 13 that I'm fairly certain has never been used before. I taped it before the game, obviously, but it had no wear anywhere on the blade at all. This is a Lie 13 stick, and it's much lighter feeling and more balanced feeling than the Sherwood. Both sticks have a straight blade. I like a solid wood stick. I love the sound it makes in the rink when a puck hits it. I just love everything about the old sticks like this. One other thing about this one is it has the original foil labels on it still. They were kind of, the adhesive was bad on them, so they were puffing out, detaching from the wood. So I wrapped them with clear packing tape, and then I put these strips of black just overlapping the edges as well, because the packing tape doesn't really stick to the paddle itself very well at all. So I used hockey tape, stick tape, and just kind of put a stripe on each one just over the edge to stop it from coming off. That way it still has the original factory look to it. So that was the gear for this week. The only thing I didn't really talk about was the pants. Same ones as before, black with a white stripe. Just keeping it simple with that choice. Jersey was, once again, my team jersey based on Boston Bruins theme. So game videos coming up. It's 2 games back to back, and I've edited it down pretty tight to not make them take too long and extend this video even longer than it needs to be. And before I wrap this up, once again, I think I did this last week too. I've been playing opposite the same goalie the last few weeks here, Greg, and I believe he watches the videos. So if you do, Greg, thanks for watching for starters. And second, keep it up, man, because it's been a blast watching you play. If you like the video, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to talk about the gear, any of that stuff, leave a comment, and feel free to share the video with anybody you think might enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and that way when I post new videos, you will get an alert and you can watch all this exciting vintage goalie gear action. Thanks again.
Okay, game 1, sub game. Let's see how this goes. That puck was spinning hard. End of the first, 1-0, winning. Eerily familiar to last week. End of the second, tied 1-1, but controversy maybe. Goal at the horn, I'm not sure what they're calling it. I think they put it on the board, and I don't personally think it was in before the buzzer. I think the camera cut off. That last game ended 4-2. They got an empty netter on me. It was a bad goal I let up that gave them the lead. Now my game for this team starts in about 2 minutes. I don't know how I got a piece with my paddle. I had a complete meltdown. I wasn't paying attention. End of the first, 0-0 tie.
want to say, I think Greg has about probably 15, 20 saves in this period so far.
One nothing after two. One-to-one tie.
Those kind of games get a little nerve-wracking towards the end, you know? You don't see any shots for so long, and then you see a jersey coming your way. It is.